All right. So it's been a good couple of hours. I spent a while working on this, and I'm pretty happy with it. I need some party platters, which I think means I need iron. You don't need to follow me anymore, little dude. Although me and you are definitely becoming roommates. Considering I can't be roommates with Moslax. And the professor refuses to move anywhere. Lucolo! Follow me. We got the little dancing man himself. Also, I think I'll grab Cricketoon. Here, he's... You're all about... You're all about music and stuff. Come here. You'll take care of this. Take care of what? Give it a show. You're the best hype Pokemon there is. Thank you, Toasty. This mood's getting pretty awesome. Now we just gotta get a bunch more Pokemon dancing so the vibes are even better. Where did Ludicolo go? Okay. How's the mood right now? Mood's at 99. Go ask around, see if anyone has any ideas. Okay, well, I know that I need to... Are you liking the game? I can't stop playing. Hello, Shrimp Jolo. Welcome to stream. I am absolutely loving it. Yeah, I'm in a similar boat here. I was like, I'm trying to get through Fire Red and Leaf Green and Shiny Hunt those games, but it's a little hard when this game's so good. Oh my lord. Come on. Give me the iron. I need the platters. Hello, Ludicolo. I cannot believe you're still following me and you're still dancing. That's crazy. I'll take a wooden table recipe, sure, why not? Recipes are always good. I'll buy another antique clock while we're at it. I want that so bad. What's my environment level? Okay, you're the only one that's awesome. You're the only one that's iffy. Everyone else is average. Yeah, we have no home. You know what? Gimmighoul and Rotom are gonna move in with me. We'll get this place up to level 5. I have some pretty interesting ideas. Yeah, it's too fun, right? That's my one complaint. Guys, the game's too good. Stop. You know? Alright. Perfect. And why not we're at it? I have some of this. Can you smelt that? Party platters, please. I came up with a recipe for a smelting furnace, so that's interesting. Cool. Party platters. I need 8. Okay. Perfect. Well, thank you. Thank you. I've been slacking. Got to start decorating and progress the story to get better moves for terraforming. Yeah, this is what I've been doing. I really wanted to get in and like make a big cool world for like multiplayer, but then I was like, oh well, I have none of the like moves and transformations. And now I finally reached an area where I felt like I had some like inspiration. They're like, I wanted to party. So I went, bet, and I made this whole stage. None of this was here. Like, this floor was one level below. I've raised it up so it could be a stage. I grabbed the scaffolding from all over, put that there. I mined up a bunch of the glowing rock. Stage is insane, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I had a singular street light. I used a bunch of rare metal to, like, copy stuff from the 3D printer. You went crazy. Yeah, I was looking at some other guy's playthrough, and he was like, yeah, I just slapped together some stuff in this area, and that was the party. And I'm like, dude, that's so lame. Like, that sucks. And then I took these Avalug tables to be the party tables. I just realized this one's on the wrong side. There we go. Okay, now... This way. This way. Now you spaz. That did it the lame way, not gonna lie. Well, like, you're supposed to make these places into, like, big functioning, you know, like, places to be. And so, why not do it that way? Wait, could it be? Dude, Toasty, you startled me popping up, poking me out of the blue like that? And what is it? I swear I just thought of something truly incredible. Oh, well. So how can I help? Is there something you don't understand? Go ahead. You... What the heck? What do you need again? Be sweetie pie and make 5 platters, load them up with an assortment of dishes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just make up some dishes. Do I really have to? Who do you think's taller? Carcool. That's what I was doing in the first area, but now I felt like I need to catch up story-wise and stop decorating and terraforming. Well, you need to decorate and terraform to some extent in order to get the environment level up, right? And like that's part of it. So I did leave Bleaky Beach in a bit of a state, I ain't gonna lie. My idea is like I'll do a bit, like if something comes to me immediately, I'll do it. But if it doesn't, then I'm just leaving it. Oh, wait. 8. Yeah. Because, like, like I said, this is the first area that I've done this. Like, my Withered Wastes is just a bunch of, like, leaf dens. And then, like, my house looks okay. And that's it. This is the first area that I've done something cool. But they were like, party? And I'm like, you're a DJ. Like, you need an area. And I would have, like, a cool little sound thing for him, but the professor won't move out of this spot. So that kind of screws up the whole flow. But it's fine. It's okay. I'm not, like, actually upset about it. It's fine. Fair. Wild. Hmm. Didn't know it was a habitat. Alright. Get the food ready? Do you think this has improved the mood? It must have. The mood's gotten pretty legit. It's all thanks to you, Toasty. Now we can just keep working to make this mood. It's 100%. Toasty, you can do it. I believe in you. Alright. How's the mood doing? This has gotta be 100, right? Boom, it's 100. We did it. Yo, this is without a doubt the awesomest vibes could ever be. I don't know. I feel like I could have done way more. I actually kind of wanted to dig out this entire floor, fill it with wood, add some paneling, wooden pillars and glass walls to kind of make it like the entryway to like an outdoor diner area type thing. No, let's get Chef to make us awesome party food. I've already done it. It's already been done, broski. I might move this though. For real. This might need to be moved to like here. Okay. Fire, yeah. That's it. Oh, Toasty, the mood in the venue is just delightful. And I finally thought up the perfect dish to cook for the party. The mood's 100%. I knew it. You really did it. Thanks to this great mood. I had my fabulous idea. The best possible dish for the party can only be curry. Oh, curry, you say? You sure took your time coming up with such a run-of-the-mill answer. Say what you will, but sometimes the best thing is what's most familiar to us. Just you watch, all the Pokemon in town and even the humans are sure to come flocking to the scrumptious smell of my curry. Excellent, I look forward to tasting the curry you make. Did you add all the ingredients to the party cooking pot yet, Toasty? It's ready, please take me to it. Yeah. I have had stuff in there the whole time. I actually might work on this area kind of hardcore because, like, I kind of want to live with DJ Rodom. Can I make Diglett's house, like, right here? Yeah. Alright, let's throw this party. Start cooking, put the party curry. Party food is ready. It's finished. Oh, Toasty dear, my special deluxe restaurant-worthy dish is finished and ready. And now for the big reveal. Ooh! The party curry is complete. Alright, everybody, it's time for the party to start. The food's ready, so come and get it. What a party, he says as he's standing on the stage I built. Toasty, everyone certainly seems to be enjoying themselves. This might even convince me to become something of a party Pokemon myself. I intend to enjoy today to the fullest. Ho ho ho. What? What was that? What in the world is that? Don't tell me a volcano's about to erupt. Oh. Volcanion! Dude, what? Why? When we're having a party? Wait, where's the lava flowing? A Pokemon I've never seen before appears to be atop that volcano. Will you go talk to them, Toasty? Do you think the smell of my curry even drew that Pokemon out? Yo, I'm taking a picture with Volcanion. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what? I haven't taken selfies with the other legendaries, which I have to say, total missed opportunity. I didn't even think about it. I saw a trend on Twitter, where it was just this, like, me and my bestie. It's kind of noisy. Bruh, it being a tad noisy caused you to do this? Yo, sorry. Yo. Yo, dude. You camera shy or something? Come on. Alright, cool. It's kind of noisy. Yo, what are you supposed to be? And what's all that noise down there? That you and your friends, bud? Wanna eat some curry? Sounds pretty awesome, but I think I'll pass. It's cool that you're all down there having such a blast without any humans to help out. So I actually think it is kind of nice how quiet it's been without humans around. But you know, a little party ruckus every now and then may not be half bad. What happened here? Who knows? Never could bring myself to like humans. Couldn't care less what they're up to. Bet it's their fault the world's so messed up now. I mean, I guess there might be good humans too, somewhere out there. Oh, that made me so sad. They're a tough bunch, you know? Can't underestimate them. I'm sure they figure out a way to survive this mess. Anyway, it's been a hot minute since I had my mood lifted quite like this, bud. It's kind of nice. You can all consider me a friend now. Volcanion lets out billows of steam and it disappears into the dense fog. It's said to live in mountains where humans do not tread. Volcanion, the steam Pokemon, has been registered in your Pokedex. Trainer rank is now Ultra. Well, I guess it's about time for me to get going. Oi, Toasty, were you able to make friends with that Pokemon? Are you gonna get them to come join the party? Sounds like your friends are calling for you, bud. I'm gonna show you all something real cool before I head out. Something the humans left behind. But first, you go back to your pals, alright? Okay. Yep. Is it safe? Yeah, it's safe. Alright. I was like, did he cause us problems? How did it go? Toasty, can you tell us about the Pokemon? He was super chill. Kind of an a-hole, but chill. That was a mythical Pokemon Volcanion? Truly incredible. Pokemon do seem to appear when you're around. So, I take it Volcanion won't be coming to our party? What are they planning to do over there? Dunno. What are you planning to do? Okay. We're having our little get-together. What? Thanks for giving me a glimpse of what that fun party of yours. Here's a little present from me in return. Oh, how gorgeous. If I'm not mistaken, those are fireworks. Yeah, fireworks. Look at them go. Never seen fireworks before. Wow, those are fireworks, huh? How breathtakingly beautiful. Dang, I can feel those booms in my biceps. Alright, everybody, now it's time to really get this party started. It's gonna be a blast, like those fireworks. Still got plenty of curry, too. Please go ahead and eat your fill. Woo! So the Pokemon party continued, even long after Volcanion left. That's sick. Ugh, may have overdone it on the food, but it's been ages since I really let loose and made merry like that. And Volcanion's fireworks are truly a sight to behold. I wonder if we'll ever get another chance to see them. Cannon and fireworks. Wait a moment, are you telling me that you even come up with a way to make fireworks? You're quite the prodigy. I hope you'll launch some for us the next time we hold a party like this. Sadly, the humans didn't join us this time, but it was clear to me everyone here had a tremendous time. And if this town continues to be so happy and lively, perhaps one day the human will take note. And once again, from the very roots of the old vines, thank you, Toasty. Wow. That was amazing. So, Toasty, there seems to be another gate in this town, apart from where we came in through. Now that you've registered Volcanion in your Pokedex, you may be able to pass through there. I think you should go check it out when you're ready. And of course, I'll be coming with you. Interesting. Alright, so what I meant to do with this was this, and I didn't want to have these on here at all, actually. Bunty did not need to be on there. You know what I am thinking, though? I could put the shit on the scaffolding. Okay, well, that didn't need to happen to the cybernetic pieces either. That wasn't needed. Okay, so we have that. Oh. No. Maybe I do just put it. Maybe I could do it just like that. Have the audio mixer there like I wanted. Hey, I really like this Of course. Of course you do, swallow it. Oh yay, food time. Oh no, my food's moving. Wait, you aren't food, you're a human. Sorry, I'm still kind of sleepy. Oh boy. Yeah, someone else is having food coma right next to you, so I have a feeling they're all gonna hang out here a whole lot. I had the idea that this would be for Rotom, which is why there's a sound control thing here for him. Thought that was an interesting idea. Because he's not really a singer, he's the speaker, so. I want to know what you turn yours into, because I want to restore this thing and do much more. But, okay, so now I'm a little confused. I can just leave here. I feel like I've done barely anything here. apparently there's another gate somewhere through this way. But by that same logic, I could go through that gate at Bleaky Beach, right? So did I skip out on doing that? Oh, ho! Come on. Thanks, ho. Treasure. Slate. Bro, you're still live? It's 3 in the morning. I went live only half an hour ago. I was hanging out with my wife, and like she was playing games till like almost 1 a.m. And the only reason why I'm live right now, one, I only get to do this late at night, and two, because I was going to do this thing off screen, and I want to get a bunch of these moments on screen for a review of this game. I don't even care if people really stay up to watch this one. Like, this is just so that I have the footage. That's really it. Also, the thumbnail was really cool. The whole area I built was really cool. I know it's 3 a.m. I know it's 3 a.m. I know I'm not doing good things for myself, but I don't particularly care. Okay, so it's like, oh, there's another gate that you can go through. Is there a gate over here that I can go through? Now that I'm an ultra ranked trainer? I didn't check this before I left, so where does this lead? Trainer rank is ultra, this gate will open. Get open now. Fuck it, I'm gonna be your viewer. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. We had some people in chat a little earlier, but it is real late, so I did not expect anything. No, I can't. I don't know how I would get a Garbodor to spawn, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out later. Toasty, wait for me. Hello, Professor Tangrowth. Alright, let's go and yet another adventure. I'm excited to see where this goes because I'm super enjoying this. And I hope the other areas are just as interesting. I just need inspiration. Whoa. It's quite the walk. Suppose we'll find here. Got a good view from over there. What? Could it be? Gadzooks, have we actually climbed all the way above the clouds? Small wonder, it's so exhausting. It's as though the land in this area is held above the clouds by those bluish-white rocks, giving the appearance of islands floating in the sky. First things first, we'll have to come up with a way to get to that island over there. Wait a moment, what's that strange-looking tower? Let's take a gander and find out. Ooh. Ooh, I like the look of this place. No way. Oh, this place is cool. Okay, an office desk, whatever. Were your lights flickering earlier? Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Toast. Congrats on the 1K subs. Thank you so much. Is the game going Toasty getting better and better? Yeah, better and better. You believe it. Wait, what? Looks like you left Professor Tangrith behind. Go and talk to him first. Ugh, fine. I'm floored by this. This is so cool. Isn't it? What could this be? What in the world? In all my long years, I've never seen a tower quite as odd as this one. Would a human really have made this? You know, it's possible there's another Pokemon somewhere nearby, one that's good at building things like you. Tinkmaster! Right? Right? I do know a little about this game. Now, this machine here does look human-made, but I haven't a clue how to use it. It does appear you can ride on that platform. Why don't you hop on and see what happens, Toast? You gonna get on with me here? Machine does look like you can stand on it. Okay, he's coming on the next one. Wow, it seems as really though this was a machine meant to transport folks from one island to the next. It's a hunch. I had a hunch that's what it was. Look at that, Toasty. I spy a Pokemon Center. But as I suppose, I should have expected, it's gone to ruin. Look, there's a Pokemon near it. Right then. First, let's try talking to that Pokemon. Oh, somebody's here. Nice to meet you, but how did you get here? Well, you don't have any wings. Wait, are you the kind of Pokemon who can fly even without wings? I want to learn. Wouldn't be surprised if you learned how to fly sooner or later, Toasty. You seem to be familiar with this town. Would you, tell us what sort of place this is? Are there any humans around? Humans? No, I've never seen one. But there are lots and lots of buildings and machines that humans built around here. Mostly broken ones, though. Yes, and the Pokemon Center is broken down, too. By the way, do you like this town? I love it. There are lots of different islands, and it's really fun to fly between them. This island we're on is the biggest one. I just wish there were more Pokemon around. Well, you're in luck. Toasty here is something of an expert in making Pokemon habitats. And once there are more habitats in this town, more Pokemon may return. Really? That's amazing. Can't wait, and I want to help too. Oh, well then, Toasty, why don't you make a whole castle of Pokemon habitats in this town too? You got it. But first, we gotta take a peek at the Pokemon Center PC. Might be able to get some more useful items from it. Strange question, after so long, what's the lore behind your name, Toasty? How did you get the name? How long are you gonna stay up? A while. Was worried there was gonna be a power outage. There's, Scully, there's been power outages all over town tonight, actually. So the lore behind my name comes from... I used to play Minecraft on Skype back in the day with a bunch of my friends. I was like, I think it was like 12. And essentially I had used my like older sister's account for Minecraft, for Skype, for everything. And so when it came time for me to figure out a name, I had this group of friends, and we referred to whenever someone's call dropped or their mic dropped, because internet connection and your equipment was so bad. Back in the day, we were all like really, really poor, you know, using my parents' internet who didn't care about streaming or any of this stuff, right? So we'd say your toaster dropped, and I used like my older sister's laptop. And I had this like bear skin, and so then I was working with these guys I had like a summer gig where we made like Minecraft server spawn areas, right? And then on one of these servers they have these like item shops, but they need people to run them. And so I ran one of these shops with a group of friends, and they're like, hey, when are you gonna get your own account? Because they'd see my older sister run around on her account, and then they'd be like, oh, perfect, you're here, can you do this? And they'd be like, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. And so then I was like, hey, I'm going to have my own thing. I'm getting it this Friday. It's called this. And I was like, Toaster the Bear or something. And then within less than an hour, someone stole it and bought out that. So I was like, okay. So then I made my name ToastyB1 because it was available. And then I ended up liking that way more anyway, and so I kept it for everything. And then just Toasty kind of stuck as my nickname, and I have more people in my real life call me Toasty than they do my birth name. So I've had that my whole life. Well, for the latter half of my life, which is crazy. Yeah. So there you go. There's the dumb little story of how my nickname became my name. Earned a recipe for discovering lots of Pokemon. Discovers one more? Wow, that's a lot. This ought to work. Let's take a gander at the PC. Oh, they're Toasty away from me. It's like 5 feet away from it. This PC seems to be in perfect working order. Get hands on some more new items. See what the PC looks like just to improve the environment. Just as you've done, I think you ought to work on increasing the Pokemon population here in this town. Be kind of you to improve their comfort levels as best you can. It's probably best to start out here with Rookity and make Pokemon habitats here on the island where the Pokemon Center is. So ToasterB1 is short for Toaster Bear 1. Yeah, it used to be. Now it doesn't mean anything. Just B1 is the thing. It's kind of like how CND has lost its meaning, or like MMG Mike doesn't really mean Monster Mike Gaming. It just means MMG Mike. It's kind of like that. I'm really glad that my name is not Toaster the Bear, because fuck that. But yeah, that's what it originally was. Yeah. Um, so there you go. And then it changed into Toasted Films was the group name of the channel. And like, I remember, God, we had these really cool ideas when I was in business class for this, where I was gonna have like different parts for like video series where I had this graphic design. If you guys originally saw, I had this little, if you've been a long time viewer, I had this little pink toaster with these like bits of like heart-shaped toast that were popping out of it. I had done this really rough animation in my like animation class, which then went into my business class for art design stuff. I was like, hey, I'm gonna have this group channel where we do commission and film, and so like we had someone who was really good at music, and so I had it so like the toaster transforms. The things that are popping out of it are these like records, and then instead of the slider to push it down, there's usually two dials. It changes to like sound dials, and it was like really cool. And then there was like a sound wave on the side of the toaster. We had a couple other things with cassettes and play buttons and pause buttons, other things to change from film, video, art, and it was just transforming this toaster. And I may go through it that one day, but there's another thing of like something that could have been from years ago. Toaster the Bear, that's awesome. Honestly, can't remember using any other username other than Purple Skull. Interesting. Yeah, I never had any other username. Like, before that, it was just literally my full legal name. That was my Xbox profile. Not kidding. And then when I turned 12, I changed it. But from, like, 8 to 12, it was just, like, my full legal name. Which is, like, an awful idea, kids. Don't do that. But I was... Nowadays, back when I was, like, 7, it didn't matter. You know, like, we just got our Xbox, and it was just my first name, and then they were like, oh, connect your email, and then, you know this weird thing Microsoft does? Where, like, you make an account, and then it calls you by your name, and I'm like, but my username is this, and it's like, hello, so-and-so. That's not what I told you. That's not what but you have to, like, input your legal name for, like, purchases and shit. It's so fucking weird. Yeah, I'm glad that it changed and developed over time, and now people just call me Toasty, because I prefer it that way. And now the name of the channel isn't ToastyB1, it is Toasted Films, and that's the full name. It's just Toasty from Toasted Films. But my @ is still ToastyB1. My Minecraft username is still ToastyB1. My Hightail username is ToastyB1. So there's still like a bit of that history from my childhood there. And you know, I obviously still to this day play these block games, right? I've had so many different usernames over the years. I've only had 2. And that's it. I will never change it ever again. I don't believe in shit. Like, for me personally, right, that's my name. That's my identity. That's like if I changed identities every 2 years or every 6 months. I had a friend who I call Wolfie because that's the name, that's the username that I met her, right? And now she has some other name. And like every time that we would talk, she'd be like, oh, I go by this now. I go by this now. I go by this now. And that would happen like every 3 months. And then I'd just be like, I can't keep up with this. It's like it hasn't even been half a year and you've gone through 2 of these. And then it became less and less. And now she's stuck to one thing for I think like 2 years. So I hope it sticks. But I was just like, why is it that much? What is up with that? Of course, you can ask me anytime if there's something you're unsure about. Yeah, I'll try to get the environment up to 3. I can do that. Do this part up here. Oh yeah, the pink grass too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, mysterious stone. Does that not look like Terra, like the Terra crystals? Skyland flowers. Interesting. Are you guys enjoying this game? Are you playing? Also, if you ever had like an old username that you don't use anymore, share it. What was it? I'd love to know. The music is so transcendent. On 20th of this month, the Celadon department store will open its doors with a fresh new look in Area 2. Comments from the manager, our product selection has changed, but we will continue to greet our customers with our usual care and service. Interesting. God, there's so many things that are like, why is that there? What does that have to do with anything? I really wonder, like, why you would tell me this. Is it of importance? Or is it just a document for the sake of being a document? I don't know. And it's sort of hard to tell. I don't exactly understand what is here or why. You got one folding chair. Nice. Yes, I wanted that, but no, not you. There was another one. Was there not? Oh, pity me. Did I use all of my flowers already? No. No. There it is. I was like, no, there's no way. I simply don't believe you. Here we are. Right. Okay, now those are separate things. And then I can... Yes. Not playing Pokopia yet. My backlog is too big. I was playing the OG Ratchet and Clank last night. That is a banger. All I've ever gone by is Purple Skull, or Purple for short. Exception is you and your friend group calling me Scully. I didn't get this game just because Tomodachi Life is coming out next month, and I felt like one or the other for me. Pokopia does look amazing, though. These are like two totally different things. I get why some people are saying, like, I hear that a lot, by the way. Like, that is a very common thing. You're not alone in that at all. But I'm like, I don't know. Like, I still play Tomodachi Life. Like, even though I'm playing this, I still... Where did I put it this morning? It's upstairs. My 3DS, my 2DS, I should say, I still play Tamagotchi Life on it. So, I don't know. And I'll probably continue to do so. I just thought of another way to make it even nicer here. Tell me, just about these buildings, houses in town that look like humans had. I heard you can do that if you get something called a building kit. So if you had a building kit, could you build a house around here? Come get me when you're doing it, and I'll help too. Don't forget to put 3 types of furniture in the house after you've built it. I think it's easier to have lots of usernames when you play games where a name is locked to character rather than account. Like if you play WoW a lot, you'd likely have a few characters of different class. That's different though, and like WoW is like if I'm playing like an RPG, you know, like yeah, I'll name my character whatever. But like for my main character, the one that I normally play with like the rest of my group, that would still just be Toasty. But yeah, where you have to have a different name, then yeah, I'd have a different name. Of course. Oh wow, that's beautiful actually. Dude, this place is freaking mesmerizing. Yellow hut kit. There we go. Wow. I'm just like, what? Hold on one second. I think I know this. I know what it is. Oh, we got our first encounter. Oh, an electric type. That's good. That's good. Hello, Giraffarig. Oh dear, looks like the little deer's in a bad mood. Sorry. Turned away from you like that. It's usually much better behaved. Hope we can all be friends. Oh, right. Because you have 2 heads. Thought you were mooning me for a moment there. Then I realized you're like cat dog. We got Stream Factorio. How am I getting 5 viewers? It's because it's almost 4 a.m. so it's like what, like 7 in the morning or something Eastern. So it's like it's just about 6:30 or something, right? That's what's happening here. Oh, carnivore. Okay. Okay. We're gonna I gotta do something. Hold on. Speaking of username, what is your favorite topping for a nice piece of toast? Butter, jam, is peanut butter. Sometimes with just small little bit of regular butter and some peanut butter on a nice toasted piece of brioche. So good. Hey Ditto. You know how you're always making homes for us? Well, I know a home you could make. I'll tell you all about it. It's for a Pokemon called Froakie. Sell them in places like this all the time. You're friends with a Froakie? Hydrated grass. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. Yeah, like that. What's over here? Metal. Yo, I need to cook me some food. I need to go back. I need to go back. Alright, there you go. Okay. There is your habitat. You're welcome. Also, if you don't know what brioche bread is, you are missing out. Fun fact, for a small bit of time, I actually worked in a bakery every single morning. And I would have to do my 5 a.m. shift, baking bread and then cutting it fresh, selling loaves to customers at 8 a.m. at a bakery. It was wild. I thought to myself, I'm like, there's no way people do that. And then they did. Did the other bakery employees call you Toasty too? No, it was a newer job. I didn't stay there long enough to get like really comfortable with the people. So I didn't do that. I did do that when I was working at GameStop. My manager called me Toasty, all my coworkers. At the bakery, dude, I wish I got comfortable enough with those people to do that. But like, you also, you know, it's a little more of a professional business. Since my name legally isn't Toasty, there's like some companies have this BS policy. Oh, no nicknames on there. And like, I didn't know that I could put it down as my preferred name, and then like some of these homophobic a-holes get all weird about it, and I don't know, man. But when I was working at GameStop, everybody called me Toasty, even the customers, which I thought was really cool. I had one coworker at the bakery who called me Toasty. They called him Jose, his real name. Yo, fuck you for leaking that. Honestly, I don't know when I ever gave you permission for that. So we gotta go get some food from Greedent because well, actually, I don't have to go all the way to Greedent. I can go to my house because I was smart and I put some stuff in my house here. And I have all of the ingredients in my inventory. Yo, undo the damn transformation, bro. Thank you. Yeah, simple salad. So I did that, right? Simple salad is what improved my cut. No, that's what improved leafage. I don't understand why you don't like your real name. It's the most generic name ever. That's why I don't like it, bro. You got a problem? I could go mine that Pokemon, but that's not my most immediate concern. However, this next part 100% is. What do you guys think of that thumbnail, huh? Do you think that was cool? I thought it was really cool. I'm really, really happy with that stage. Yeah, there's like a sound area in this like museum buried in that. Ugh, buried in that cave. Buried. I gotta go to work. Have a good stream, Toasty. Thank you. Phantom, yours is pretty generic anyway. Okay. My actual first name is like one of the most generic white guy names. I actually had a really big problem in school where like I was in a classroom with 3 other white dudes that all shared my name, and we all looked like type A white male, and we all shared the same name, so we all had to go by like first name, last initial. Thank God my last name's unique. Because it's not like we had 2 like Jose W's or something, you know what I mean? So we were good on that, at least. Brokey! Yo! Sup, young blood? Whole new level of supple springiness. Probably because I found a great home where I can get lots of rest. Whoa, what? You made this place because you want to make sure everybody got a comfy spot to stay? Well, that does it. I'm going to help you out. Just let me know if you need anything, okay? This makes me want to play Viva Pinata again. I miss Viva Pinata. Viva Pinata was a great game. Alright. Alright, gamers. What? Did I not make a salad bowl? I swear to you I made a salad. Did I eat it? I guess I did. You better spawn, you bastard. And I don't have that camera on me. I just remembered. You like making homes for Pokemon. Let me share a little secret. There's a pond with a canoe somewhere. I saw a Dragonite living in a spot like that. Oh, wow, really? I'm trying to get him to spawn. I know. Dragonites love that space. Alright, let's go up and see if he's there. There's another Pokemon here. And there's another one over there. Okay, there's a lot of cuties spawning over here. Real cute little guys. Yeah, I like my great big tails. Yeah, no kidding, huh? Got Brookie and Sprigatito and Vulpix. And there's pink grass. Yeah. What are you? Oh, there's so many cute ones. There's so many cute ones. There you are. Haha, I really like this place. Hello, where did you come from? Oh, what the? It's just so nice to keep nodding that I keep nodding off. I feel like I could fly forever. Just got a good sleep in here. You made me such a nice home. I really want to do something for you in return, but what can I do? I have an idea. You're a Ditto, right? You'd be able to transform into me. I can teach you how to fly like this. Yeah, that's how you fly, totally. You learn to glide. Whoa, you look just like me. Okay, we can practice a little. Make sure you have fun and stay safe. Come over here with me. Still a beginner, so it might be hard for you to really zip around in the sky. Maybe fly wasn't the right word. Glide? Yeah, you'll be gliding. Gliding? It's not exactly flying, more like falling really slowly. But yeah, that's okay. You won't have to worry about getting hurt, or moving between islands will be really easy. Let's try to the next island. Just glide and follow me. Over this way. Wow. I like how I'm even a slightly different color from you. You're getting the hang of it. Why, thank you. Yeah, you did really well. Flying is lots of fun, isn't it? Now, anytime you want to go to another island, you can just glide and it'll be super easy. Bang, clang, smash. What's that sound? I think it's coming from the top of that building over there. I really want to know what it is, but I need to head back pretty soon. I bet you could climb up to the top of that building and check it out, though. One bag of stylish seeds. I do kind of love... Oops, might have messed up. The kind of like urban dystopian, like cyberpunk feel. I really love the post-apocalyptic... Whoa! Tank Master, no! They turn their hammer into a multi-tool. Yeesh, what a mess. Don't expect that weird machine thingy to literally blow up in my face. Who are you? Where'd you come from? What are you even doing here? I'm making a town. Well, I'll be. You're fixing up the town to bring in more Pokemon? Sure sounds like fun. It sure sounds like a fun undertaking. I love big, tall buildings, see? Spend my time collecting junk from here and there and trying to assemble it all into something interesting. Like this tower here. Built this whole thing. Believe it or not, that's why I call myself the Tink Master. Tinkaton. Supervisor. Well, could I ask you to give me a hand with something while you're at it? Think it might even help at that big town building you got going on. Sure thing. Well, I do appreciate it. Let's get down to brass tacks. I need you to bring me 6 bricks of concrete. Think you can manage that? See, I need all the stuff to fix the lifts. The islands of this town look like they all used to be connected by lifts. Figure we can use them to come and go as we please. They weren't all broken down, that is. So I was thinking, if the lifts are all busted, the obvious thing to do is fix them up, make them usable again. Turns out, though, I need concrete for it. Concrete! And I ain't got a clue how to make any. I bet all Conkeldurr knows how to make it. If you find Conkeldurr kicking around, you could ask him to whip up some concrete. Just so you know, Conkeldurr's hanging out somewhere like this. This is how you lure them to my presence. But shouldn't they be with the other boys? What? Why can't I? Why can't I have them with Girder and Timber? No. Almost forgot, you need some limestone. You should be able to find a bunch around here. Might not be a bad idea to gather some before you head out. I like how your door became lumber. I don't know what I just grabbed. Oh, I got a gaming light. Cool, and a disco ball. And a bunch of fun stuff. Tink Master. Wow. This place is so cool. Hello, Gardevoir. They will arrive soon. Hello there. Sensed a visitor, but I wasn't expecting one as adorable as you. Oh, you're building towns? Will this help any of the other Pokemon and hope that people may return soon? What a wonderful idea. You'll find this island is filled with furniture and other items left by humans. Feel free to take them. They might be of use to you. I sense something within you, a strange mystical power. Actually, would you mind accompanying me for a while? I'd like to show you an interesting spot on the island. I have a feeling you may find it useful. Oh, how I wish we got a special Gardevoir. As if Gardevoir wasn't special enough. Daily Porygon. Companies involved with the space exploration industry are at each other's throats these days. I'm feeling the pain of it myself. I've been put in charge of caring for 2 Porygon 2 meant for planetary exploration. It's a lot of work. Today, one of those 3 Porygon 2 seems unwell. I ordered a patch that sounded effective and applied it, so I hope it'll feel better tomorrow. Interesting. What is this place? Wait. Oh, there's another gate. This is a gym. Isn't it? Sabrina, set sights on the big screen. And then the Psychic Master's outfit. Why does that fit kind of work, though? But I'm changing back. I like the gloves. If I could have the gloves... There's a cave beneath this building. It's piqued my interest. It sense a powerful aura from deep within. I have been hesitant to venture in by myself. Would you be willing to explore it with me? Sure thing. When I spotted this cave earlier, I was unable to get past the entrance due to flooding. If that is still the case, This will be able to block off the water. Take Gardevoir with you? Yep. Oh. Pff. What? Okay, hold on. Girl, we got this. One copy of Pokemon Gym. Oh, don't need that, silly. Need this. Ooh. I don't know why I even did that. Boop. There's so much Pokemetal here. Wow. Is there anything on this? This would work if there was electricity. Stealing this for my house. Just paper. What was that? Office chair, yeah. Papers. Hey, she said take them. Oh. Ditto, I'm certain those ore deposits are the source of the powerful aura I sent. Yeah, I bet they are. Simple hamburger. Ah! Beep game, beep game. Alright, alright. Oh. I was like, oh, I'm gonna need to go back and cook and make that. This is it. The aura was coming from this Pokemetal fragment. The aura is quite rare, you know? Thank you for joining me on this adventure. Curiosity, if you take some Pokemon metal fragments with you, I'm certain you'll find a use for them. The deposits of this aura are known to be quite hard. I doubt you managed to smash through these with ease. Must be some way to extract it, surely. Yep, hamburger steak. Now that you mention it, I'm quite sure I smelled one earlier, or did I imagine it? No, you did not. I'm so lucky I did this the way I did. Not that it, like, you would have been able to do this without having met Chef Dente, but since I did, it means that I can get so much of this. Yo, bro, hey, Zenator. Alright, guys, I am going to actually pass out. You just posted that twice in my chat. Hello, Booster Games, welcome as well. What's up? Why did you say it 3 times? There's a stream delay. By the way. I swear to God, if he says it a 4th time. He's not gonna understand that until I start saying this. What's up, man? I'm happily playing Pokopia on my first time being on the Sky Islands. What's your favorite Pokemon game? My favorite Pokemon game is Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, which I don't have the case for, but I do have the physical cartridge of. It's my favorite Pokemon game. Second to that is Arceus. Legends Arceus. Alpha Sapphire for the 3DS is my favorite. Nothing has topped it. This is somewhere on that list, but it's not really a regular Pokemon game, right? So I don't really consider it a part of that list. Some people are saying this is my new favorite Pokemon game. I'm like, okay, but let's be real. Like, when I'm talking about Pokemon games, it isn't this. Like, I'm not gonna look at you and be like, Pokepark is my favorite Pokemon game. Or like, Mystery Dungeon is my favorite Pokemon game. There we go. What about yours, Senator? What's your favorite? Dude. What's your favorite cartoon? Ooh, that's really tough. There's like stuff I grew up on, and then there's stuff that Cartoon Network's really put a lot of effort into. And the storytelling is really good. My favorite, probably Steven Universe. That was a cartoon that was coming out when I was in high school that had a really compelling story. It was kind of controversial. The designs kept changing, and I really liked it. Second to that, I would probably say is Adventure Time. Probably. But if I were to pick something that I just grew up with that wasn't like one of the new like highly story-based ones, probably, what is the cartoon that Total Drama Island? I'm a Canadian kid. Favorite what? Pokemon game. That's what I was talking about before. Was like, if you say Pokepark, like, and you tell me that's your favorite Pokemon game, I'm gonna be like, okay, bro. Can I break that with my bare fists? It turns into... Huh. Non-reusable garbage. Interesting. Hmm. In order to escape the disaster, In order to escape the disaster, humanity would temporarily take refuge in space while Pokemon would be safely stored in a computer system. This was the general overview of the plan, but no computer system will keep running forever. The Foundation planned to send us a select few members back to the planet at regular intervals performing ongoing maintenance, but for humanity to survive in space for any length of time, it would take a tremendous amount of energy. I calculated that even a slight deviation from the original plan would result in insufficient energy to return, leaving humankind stranded in space for dozens or even hundreds of years. If that happened, the essential system protecting the Pokemon would essentially cease to function, so I decided a little touch of my own to add to the system's programming. First, it will continuously check the weather data across the globe in search of environments that can prove even slightly habitable to Pokemon. Next, if maintenance is not performed for a long period of time, the system will begin to approach its limit. It will release the Pokemon most suited to those environments. Of course, ideally, humans will return someday and live alongside Pokemon once more, but on the off chance humanity never returns from space. I think releasing the Pokemon into a wild world rather than leaving them asleep in a computer would be a happier outcome. It may sound strange coming from the program's creator, but I hope it never has to run. That's really sad. Senator, are you still here? I like, you asked me 3 questions and then left very abruptly. It was really strange, actually. Oh, wall monitor? Okay, that was really cool. Five blocks of limestone. Hearing about the boss's dream of keeping Team R together even in outer space really got me motivated. I'm gonna give my mission one more serious go. I did a little work on the warehouse to trick people walking into wanting help to help out with my mission. It was a lot of work, but I had to keep in mind that I was working hard in the moment so I could take it easy later. Not a bad way to do things. The engineers all look kind of annoyed with me, but they did lend me a hand. All I gotta do is wait for some goody-goody to come along and do my mission for me. That's the stuff that we're doing back over there. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I need to know. Papers. Okay. Smelting furnace. Well, those are good to have. I feel like they gave us a lot of those. There were 2 of them in that other area, and I was like, alright, well, that's kind of a bit much, but alright. I guess to people that are playing this in the no time traveling way, probably having to makes a lot of sense. What? Wait, hold on. Full heals available for a 20% discount. This is so sick. And now I have Glide, Surf. There's only one that I'm missing, I think. Oh, dude. I'm gonna be an addict. I'm practically hooked already. Wow. There's so much to explore. I just... Oh... I love everything about this. A microscope. It needs another platform. Wait, stop. Come on. Oh, don't even. You're not gonna allow me to place things in here. Silphco, dude. What? Man, this is cool. This is surreal. Yeah, what is with the angry alarm clock area? It's the alarm clocks of doom, dude. This is crazy! Yes. Alright. I think I'm going to have a short rest. What? CD player recipe. Asphalt recipe, yes. I'm gonna freak out. There's so many ideas running through my head. I have to get this one to a 10. I have to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. This one has to be a 10. I have so much. I have to make a Pokemart right next to my center. That's a necessity. What? Dude? Like... Dude. So cool. So friggin' cool. How? How does this get every single time I get to a new area? Every single time I get to a new area, it's like, oh, it just gets better and better and better. Like, boom. Boom. Ooh, I'm going so fast. Look at that. Oh, straight into Dragonair. Or Dragonite. Ooh. Oh, isn't that so cool? Isn't that the coolest thing that you've ever damn seen? And then, here's what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen? I'm gonna go, oop, oh man, oh, and then, oh, I'm Lapras. Can we go up as Lapras? That would be cool. No? Okay. Wait. Can we swim? Can we swim up? No. That's cool that they actually animated that. Alright, and I got another yellow hut kit. Chat, we have a lot. We have a lot to do. There is so much for me to process. So much for me to do. I don't know when you guys are going to see me play this game next. I might just take some time for myself to do this. What? Just wow. Boom. Something shocking has happened. Pokemon Conservation Project is progressing smoothly, and the time has come for my Tangela to join the others. In the hopes of avoiding a tearful scene, I waited until my grandchild was asleep before entrusting Tangela to one of the other project members. But later that night, I received word that Tangela had run off. Tangela was like family. He should have been accustomed to humans. How could this have happened? I have a theory. Tangela was likely trying to get back to our home. But it's nearly time for my family to set off for space. Even if Tangela were to make it safely home by the time he arrives, we'll no longer be there. I feel apologizingly helpless knowing there's nothing I can do. Nothing, that is, but hope that the project staff find Tangela and keep him safe. Oh, man. Wow. That's crazy. I have so much to do. I have so very much to do. Before I was like, eh. Now they're real tangible rewards that I'm like, you know? Oh, just how? How does it get better at every turn? See, now I feel like I can do my Cloud Island. You know what I mean? Now I feel like I'm ready. Whoa. Okay, what happens if we fall? Yeah, and there's just absolutely no penalty to that. Okay, that's fine. Have a good morning, afternoon, or night, whenever you guys are watching this. And I will see you in the next one. I cannot believe that party meeting Volcanion was so cool. I have Dragonair's abilities. Take Master, this whole area is just so beautiful. It's so cool. I could make art of this. I want to see what the concept art for this area was like. Holy crap. My senses are all over the place. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.